Hey y'all! I don't want to block Cooper right there. Oh, he's gone. So I have a barrel race tomorrow. It's about an hour away. I just have some stuff that I need to prep for that. A, I just bought fly spray. B, I was out of treats. I went and bought treats. I need to scoop stalls. Need to clean out my trailer. The flies have already started to be a butthole though. So there's like a 30% chance of rain tomorrow, and I'm just hoping that we still get to have a barrel race. I haven't been to a barrel race in 2 weeks because last week I was helping a vet with something, so I didn't get to go to a barrel race. Then for some reason, as soon as I start like filming, I'm like, you know what, I need some caffeine. So Celsius it is today. The lemon lime. This week has been really busy. I've been doing a lot of riding, so I'm hoping that it really doesn't rain because I want to ride. I have no idea how we're going to do though because Honey has not been feeling her best. I can tell because she goes around the first okay, then we go to 2, and she is really hesitant on the backside of 2. She normally gets injected every single May. They normally say injections last like 6 to 8 months, but I try to make it last like a full year because they have no idea when it actually quits working. But I can tell they're starting to wear off really good now. So she's getting injected Monday. She's doing her stifles and her hocks. So that'll be good to just get her back feeling her absolute best. I know that's sort of controversial about should you inject, should you not. Honey works really hard for me, and I want to take care of Honey. So that's why I do that. I wait the full year to inject again because it can potentially shorten their careers, which they don't really know about that either, if that's actual proof or not. So that's why I prefer to wait a full year to let her just kind of reset and make sure that's something she actually needs, because I don't want to be doing unnecessary work to her injections when she doesn't need it. But she's proven to me that she does need it. But let's start getting everything together. Gotta get my fly spray out of here. This bumper pull, my brother broke the jack off of it. So it's done well. I'm not sure when we're gonna be able to get it fixed, but yep. But tomorrow we are taking the 4-horse. I think what I'm going to do is I have a little bit left in both of these, and they're just like concoctions from last summer. I don't even think it's the same exact fly spray, honestly. I'm gonna pour them into one and then put the new one in the other one. I have 2 because one stays in my barn, one stays in my horse trailer. And this is the kind I just bought from Tractor Supply. It's the Ultra Shield Absorbine. I honestly have to change fly sprays like every single year because I swear the flies around here build up a resistance to whatever you use after using it. So, same thing for my horse treats. One goes to my barn, one goes to my horse trailer. I didn't even know I did this, but it's been 2 weeks since I've been to a barrel race, like I said, so I must have cleaned out the trailer at some point, so that's good. 4 treats in the barn, since my barn is very open every which way. I have to put them in a container, and I bought these like Nade Nibbler Do-More treats before. My horses hated them, but I keep using the container. They prefer the Purina ones. Probably, honestly, the more expensive ones. I don't even know how much the ones are from Do-More, but that's generally a cheaper brand, so my girls probably like the expensive junk. Gonna give Ladybug a treat since she was hollering for me. Here's your Olive update. She is literally getting so stinking big. She's growing taller and fatter by the minute. I would normally fill up hay bags the day before, but because it is supposed to rain, there is a chance it can be canceled, and I don't really want to have my hay in hay bags. So I'm going to hold off till tomorrow morning to just see how the weather is, if we're even going to end up going. I'll have time regardless. I've decided this week that when I take Honey, I'm not going to exhibition her, so that will free up a lot of time for me anyway. But the reason I'm not exhibitioning her is because I felt like she was doing really good in exhibition and just felt good. And then I would saddle her up to ride her, like run her, and she just felt like she was sore again. So I decided to just try it without exhibitioning on Saturday. But I can be a little bit later if I'm not going to exhibition Honey and I just have lead exhibitions. I just cleaned all my stalls. I leave Ladybug and Olive up. They get to go out in the mornings for like an hour or two. Honestly, Olive and Ladybug both love their stalls so much. Like, I'll have them outside and they'll be screaming to come back. Get to go out though for probably like 2 or 3 hours a day, probably more honestly. I use the round pen. I just won't. We're about to build a fence of some sort because we have barbed wire fences here somewhat, and some of it's like panels. I don't want Olive to get hurt, and I don't want Ladybug to try to get to the other horses. And right now we just have 2 pastures, so I'm trying to get my dad to split this bigger pasture in half so we can have a little bit of a buffer space between Ladybug and Olive and the other horses so that they won't be hurting each other through the barbed wire fence. That's something we're going to do soon, just to let them run free and wild instead of just being out in this big green pasture only when the other horses are up. I think for now that's all I can do for the horses and the barrel race. So I'm done prepping for today, and I will update y'all about what the decision is for the show, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. So I have some good and bad news, I guess. The good news is we are getting some rain today. The bad news is the barrel race was canceled and they rescheduled it for June 29th, which is my brother's wedding. I was just thinking this morning, I'm like, how many times have I tried to vlog a barrel race and it got canceled or something happened? And I think I tried to vlog one barrel race. We got halfway there. It started pouring rain. We went in the back of the trailer to look at the horses, and Jazz looked uncomfortable, so we turned around and came back. And then one time I tried to vlog a barrel race, like a full one, and I got down here in the morning, and Olive was on the ground, had just been born, and I had to deal with Ladybug's retained placenta. So that's awesome, but last night I went to my fiance's house, and he lives a little bit closer to the arena, and it just started absolutely pouring there. Like, I'm talking about, we probably got like an inch in an hour and a half or so. And here, I came here and I got outside in the morning, and it doesn't look like it's rain to drop. So maybe we're not going to get as much rain. The arena is. I might look for another barrel race, but the thing about it is, it doesn't say it's going to rain until like 3 p.m. And then it's going to rain up until like 10 p.m. or something like that. And all of our barrel races generally start at 2 or 1, 2, or 3 basically. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to find a barrel race at all. In the summertime, they might start at like 7 because it's so hot and they want it to cool off a little bit before they start. But right now, we're starting at like 2 basically at every barrel race. So that's great. So I will just take y'all along on whatever I do today, and hopefully we'll get to ride some and just have fun and take a day off, because I've been working really hard this week preparing for this barrel race that ended up being canceled, but my horses do need a break. I decided Thursday to give Lee a break. I was going to take her today, but then after that, give her a week or so off, just to, feels like she's been working really hard for me, so give her a little break. Look at these sweet puppies. They're miniature Dachshunds. We had 4, we sold 1. Now we have 2 boys left and 1 girl left. That one is a boy, and that one's a boy, I believe. The girl looks very similar to this one, though. Quick, let me see if I can find her. Y'all are so cute. Here she is. The darker one is the girl. They're so stinking cute, though. I love him. He looks so much like Cooper to me. Ow! Playing! I've changed. I'm in Ariat jeans and a Lululemon Swiftie. So I think I'm going to ride Queen right now. So with Queen, I have been taking her to my grandma's arena. We've officially made it all the way over there trail riding, and I've been riding her in the arena, and she's been doing so stinking good. So today I think I might just ride her in the round pen for a little bit, go on a trail ride, and kind of let it be a more easier day for her since we went to my grandma's arena twice this week, and both times she just did so well. I got to ride her over there, got to lope circles, and she is doing really good, but I've been doing it every other day, so today will just be a nice kind of chill day for her. Ride her in the round pen a little bit, then ride her out in the pasture a little bit, and be done with her after that. Honestly, Queen has really been shaping up and becoming a very good horse, and she's really making me proud. We could use some rain, honestly. Look, look at that dust coming up. I changed my mind about riding because it started to rain on me. I'm gonna let Ladybug and Olive out into the pasture for a little bit so I can scoop their stalls and let them run around. Here's Bug, here's Olive.
Taking the best nap of your life. Good girl.
I'm sure this is just gonna be too big for her. It's the smallest size they had. It was for 100 to 200 pounds. She's probably like, I guess like 70 pounds maybe.
I walk Ladybug and Olive is supposed to follow, but she does not follow well. Here she is coming out. The rain is finally coming, so see how far she likes to get? She's right there. Come on! And Ladybug's right here. And I just let them out in the green pasture for probably an hour or so, just to let them get used to everything. And to give Olive the opportunity to run around if she wants to. She normally does. I'll be honest with y'all, I am so tired. I don't know why. I slept in. Y'all know how sometimes though, if you get up and you don't start moving, you don't wake up fully. I think that's where I'm at right now. And I'm gonna scoop Ladybug and Olive's stall to hopefully wake myself up. Y'all, they stay in this little building and they stinking love it. Like every time we put them out, they won't back in here. So we're having so much rain, as you can see. I'm so glad they canceled the show. It's been an hour since I let Ladybug and Olive out, so I'm gonna put them back into their stall. They're not happy outside anymore, if you heard that. These two are sweating a lot. I don't know what they've been doing outside. I guess running around like crazy. They've got fresh water and hay. There's my Olive girl soaking wet. She will be laid out, taking a nap, basically all day. I'm letting out the girls. So y'all, I came to my fiance's house to kind of get some things in order here. I had some dishes to wash, some clothes to do, just like regular housework. I really wanted to eat lunch, so I went to town to get lunch, and he lives very close to town, so I came over here, took a nap actually, and now I feel much more ready to go. I'm sure it has to do with this. I got a iced original latte with 3 pumps of French vanilla swirl. Honestly, could do without the French vanilla. I honestly should have done caramel. But I wanted to give y'all an update on the barn, so let's go outside. Okay, let's go see the barn. Here it is. I'm not sure exactly what y'all have seen the last of it, but this right here is a little bit of a shed. It's, I want to say, it's like a 20-foot shed or something like that. Then we have our stalls on the left, stalls on the right. The middle is opened. We definitely have more work to do, but we did get the top on the tent on the roof We still have some more tin to like put on that side, and I think on the end of there, I guess we're gonna have to cut it one piece of tin and a half. I'm really not sure how that works. We're waiting on a ridge cap. We're trying to get the best price possible for that. Then we have to do our sides, which I'm not sure if we're gonna put full sides on here yet, and I'll show y'all what I mean by that. But I'm not sure if we're gonna have full sides on this side or right here at the moment, because it is May, it's only gonna get hotter. So we did think about leaving those open until winter came, but definitely closing in the front and maybe closing in the back. I am home now. I'm gonna go let out the girls into the green pasture so they can run around, eat some grass, and have fun. They're ready to come out here. We're gonna go ride Jazz. Cooper is sitting on the saddle. Actually cut this on Jazz because it's looking a little bit ridiculous right now. I'm just gonna ride her in the pasture today just to kind of give her a bit of a break and just get out a little bit. Now, this was kind of a weird all around the place vlog, but thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.